Good evening and welcome back to Steph's Kitchen Adventures. So we've got an orange session today and starting off with a wonderful BH24 focaccia here. I've cut it in half lengthways and I'm going to use this to make two amazing sandwiches for after our sauna tomorrow. I'm going to start off with two nut butters. I'm going to put cashew butter on one half and spread that on there as one layer. There we go. Love my cashew butter. This is the raw, lovely raw organic cashew butter from Carly's in Cornwall. And I'm just going to give that a bit of spread on so that we get a bit of coverage there. Wonderful organic raw cashew butter. So that's one protein, first of several. And then we've got some organic peanut butter. So there we are, that's the Meridian organic peanut butter. And the other half of the focaccia is going to have a layer of this. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Okay, I've already made quite a mess, so that's all right. Mess is good and it becomes much more playful, which is what it's all about. I've got some fairly runny peanut butter and some not so runny. Anyway, this is all going to go on the other half of the focaccia here. Okay, this is all going to be amazing, if a bit gloopy. And it's going to be interesting to eat, I think. We've got to that part of the peanut butter pot where it's a little bit loose, which is not a bad thing. So there we are. We've got one half of focaccia spread with cashew butter, and we've got one half spread with peanut butter. So what next, you say? I think I'm going to go for the sauerkraut next. So some lovely raw sauerkraut. This is the plain version. You can also get a chili version and a curry version, both of which are very nice. Neither of them are too extreme. The chili one's tasty but not too hot. So I seem to be putting a decent amount of sauerkraut in here. Well, why not? I like a focaccia to be quite a sumptuous thing. When you've had a sauna and a wild swim, you want the real comfort food, the real deal. So I spread some on the peanut butter side of the focaccia, and I'm also spreading some on the cashew butter side of the focaccia. And I'll just show you what this all looks like. So there we go, two halves, one nut butter, another nut butter, both covered in sauerkraut. And then I've got here a half a courgette. I'm going to grate some courgette on probably the cashew butter side. So we've got some lovely greens in there. I like to grate these sort of on the edges. It works better, and you've always got a little bit of an edge there to get hold of with the grater. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good coverage, I think. I like to take things a bit to the limit with sandwiches, with lunch boxes, get as much goodness in as I can. So what have we got? We've got a lovely cashew butter half covered in that marvellous green grated courgette, just spreading that out by hand a bit, not too near to the edges in case it all runs about. And I'm quite impressed with this so far. Just collect up the courgette. So there we go, we've got courgette side, we've got sauerkraut on both sides, peanut butter on one, cashew butter on the other, and what should we have next? Some ham, I think. And I've got some lovely traditionally kettle cooked ham here, which I got in Southbourne in Parliamentary. I'm not going to go overboard with the ham, but a little bit generous with this. Just make it easier to bite into by breaking that up a bit. And this is going to be extraordinary. Looking forward to it already. And some more ham. I'll keep some for later. Put some on both sides here. Here we go. I do appreciate you watching these videos, and I really appreciate all the feedback. Do subscribe, press subscribe if you're enjoying them. So let's get that a bit even. Looks pretty good. So that is where we are now with the ham. What else shall we do? I think it's come to the seasoning moment, and I've got some lovely pink Himalayan salt here. I'll have some of that. And I'm just looking in my pan drawer, which is actually my herb and spice drawer. And what have we got? I'm thinking, yeah, I've got some Berber spice mix here. I think a little bit of this will go down quite well. I'm tempted to put some mayo in as well. Ooh, that is strong. Strong stuff. It's wonderful. It's quite, oh, clears the tubes out, I can tell you. So a little bit of mayo. And a little bit of mayo is all I've got in this particular jar, which is good. So I'll be able to finish this off. Just to put something in between my layers of ham. And that Berber spice has definitely got me. This mayonnaise is going to soak up some of those spices. It's all going to blend together very nicely. So I just dot each side with some mayonnaise, like so. This is looking rather lovely. You could, if you wish, put mustard on this. I'm not a huge mustard fan. I like it in dressings, but not as mustard. So let's just put salt on. I haven't got any leaves at this point, but we have got that lovely green courgette. So this is the interesting part. Where I've got to actually put one on top of the other. Okay, the only thing to do is just go for it, isn't it? There we are. And I've got my trusty bread knife here. I'm just going to slice through this roughly in half. And put back a little of the sauerkraut and courgette that's fallen out, a little bit of the ham that's fallen out. Tuck everything in nicely. And that is our wonderful focaccia sandwiches for tomorrow. So I really appreciate you watching, and have a great rest of the day. I'll see you soon.